So hello friends, in this video we are going to talk about the orElse versus orElseGet. So I was recently reviewing one MR in which the developer has written a code like that. So initially he was trying to look something, and if that value is not present, then as a fallback we needed to look something like something different, or maybe call a DB. So he has written the code like that, and so let me written I've just written this code just to demonstrate at a very high level. So I added two leaps of 100 milliseconds, one in this method, one in this method, to make sure these represent somewhat realistic. So, and also here, just to simulate, like we can return a valid value and a null value. So just added one simple condition just to demonstrate. So let's run it and see what is the difference between orElseGet. So if I say orElse at and versus orElseGet at very high level, the difference comes like how they evaluates the value here. So orElseGet, if we see orElse signature, it is like taking a valid value, whereas orElseGet, it takes a supplier. So we know that like supplier is not executed immediately, but when supplier.get is called, that particular method gets actually called at that time. So orElseGet is actually lazily evaluated, whereas orElse it is like eagerly. So let's demonstrate it with this demo. So let me quickly add logging here. Maybe I can change it also log.o. Sorry, starting. Quickly copy this thing. Okay, okay. Let's see. So expectation is okay. So even though the get value call is returning a valid value, that is hello one, but the fallback value, that orElseGet, it still gets evaluated. So even though this returns a perfectly valid value, but orElse still evaluates this value, and this expensive operation, maybe IO call, DB call, or a compute intensive work, that still gets called. So this is not ideal to use orElseGet for these cases like DB lookups or external calls. So how do we make it good? We can use orElseGet that takes a supplier, and we can wrap this method into a supplier interface. Then we can run it again. We run it. So here we see the get DB value method, it didn't get called because this orElseGet is actually evaluated lazily. So if we see the implementation, if value is present, it returns that value, otherwise it calls the supplier.get. Whereas orElseGet, it value is not present, it like if value is present, it returns the same, otherwise it returns the different value, but still that value needs to be computed eagerly. Whereas in this case, it does not. So where to use orElse, or and when to use orElseGet? So if your value is already available in the memory, you can use the orElse in that case. Otherwise, if it needs to be looked up in the DB or maybe by external API call, then we should orElseGet in those cases to save some CPU or even the IO calls. Thank you.